morning, everybody. Whew, it was an early one today. I'm here at Starbucks. It's about 5:15. Heading out to San Francisco, which is about a 45-minute drive for me, to play Harding Park, TCP. Pretty cool. So my brother-in-law ended up making a reservation there. So me, my cousin, and him are playing today. We have a 7 a.m. tee time, so I had to get up at like 4:30 today to make it. So I'll break this one into 2 videos as well, given that the course is pretty damn hard. I've been prepping for a couple days to play this course, so hopefully no top shots. Got my Starbucks. I'm still trying to wake up, you can probably tell, but whew, let's just no top shots. Keep your head down. Keep your head down.
And that no top shots definitely didn't start to happen. Welcome back, everybody. Another vlog, part 10 of this wonderful series that I got going on here. This time I'm actually playing TCP Harding in San Francisco, so this was actually a really fun opportunity. I had been prepping for a while for this course, and obviously it's not paying off on this first hole because I've been playing ping pong, going left and right. You saw that first drive. Didn't go too well, went to the left and then carried another 5-iron to the right of the, and now trying to pitching wedge up and now lob wedge onto the green. So it was a rough start to the first hole. I ended up shooting a double bogey on this one, but you could tell the course is really nice, really hard. We were playing from white, so I can't even imagine what it would be like playing from the championship level. I know that Morikawa, he drove to green on 16th of this course. Yeah, that was crazy, but feels good to be back. I've been really busy with work. Okay, double bogey, first hole. We had an audience. I kind of fucked up, man. Whatever. But all right, hole 2. It's a beautiful course, though. Check it. So I've been super busy with work, which has put me behind on a lot of YouTube editing. I have a ton of content that I have just had sitting around, stuff for TikTok, stuff for Instagram, stuff for YouTube. So some of my portfolio stuff that I have been lagging onto, but I haven't even been playing golf. I've just been so busy. Last 2.5 weeks I think have been pretty cracked down at work. I've been kind of occupied behind the computer doing that, and then just kind of chilling out, enjoying life with this quarantine life that we got going on. So yeah, so gonna be picking back up in golf. I think I'm recording this the last week of September. I think this round we played TCP at the beginning of September, so I'm about a month behind on golf. I got like 3 more rounds of editing that I need to do aside from this run, so still got a lot of content to come up to the channel. Just need to play catch up on editing. Hopefully I can designate a couple days to just kind of play catch up. So got a lot more tutorial stuff coming out too. Some cool stuff that I'm going to be announcing, but I like this par 3, 6-iron uphill, about 170 yards. I thought I was going to make it, but I ended up going in the bunker right there on the right hand side. And I don't know what happened with my GoPro. I thought I actually filmed this, so one time that I actually hit out of the bunker, I actually had a decent shot, but par 3, little shot, but you'll see, yeah, had a pretty distant par opportunity here, which got close but didn't make it, but ended up bogeying it. This again, beautiful course. Greens are very much upkept in this part of the East Bay. This par 5 was fun. I sailed that one right over the tree, which is one that's kind of like dog lefts right after that tree, so you kind of put me up right here. Had this 3-wood shot, which I thought I connected very well. You can hear my brother-in-law saying good shot in the background, but when it landed so deceiving. It only felt like it went like 100 yards, so we both looked at each other and started laughing. So here, I think I got my 7-iron out, maybe 8-iron out, I can't remember, but yeah, not too shabby of a par 5. I ended up on the green on 4, so almost getting this putt in for birdie, but I actually ended up parring this hole. Par 5s usually do me pretty good because I can get the distance out. It's just my putting is what kills me most of the time. That's one thing that I need to start working on. I sailed this one so high, but it went pretty well. But otherwise, I really need to work on my putting. There's this game that somebody sent me, I think just the other day. So one of my buddies texted me. It's called Snake, and it's like everybody who putts 3, you keep handing off the snake, and then the last person who has a hold of the snake, who actually last 3-putted, you guys all owe each other a wager. Pretty cool game. Hopefully we can play it next time we all go out. So Yeah, you could tell this front nine. I was struggling to try to keep up. Again, my driver, that whole concept of not topping the shot, I was really concentrating on trying to actually drive, and I was just pushing them so much, and then pulling them so much that it was decent shots. But a lot of this time, like, we didn't have time to like find balls, so a lot of my drives were going like left and right. So a lot of the shots that you're gonna see are drop balls that I had, just because you're on a time limit when you're playing here, because the next group behind you is like right behind you, and it's like that pretty much every tee time. So I was fortunate enough to at least be able to film, so I had to kind of like just keep going fast. So it wasn't too much time to look for balls, especially if you started going left and right. So on some holes it was like that, some holes it was pretty easy. You could tell behind right there, if you hit into the other fairway, it's usually pretty findable. But yeah, you just didn't have like the 10-15 minutes to walk around trying to find your ball and the leisure, because then you guys are guys standing behind with their hands on their hips waiting for you to finish off the green. But we did a pretty good job. We had the three of us, so it wasn't that bad. And you could tell like I'm still pulling up a lot on my driver. I've been practicing a lot. I finally got like a full swing net going in the backyard. We have construction going on in the backyard, so I haven't been able to practice, which is kind of the reason why I've been concentrating on work. Just haven't had the time. So hopefully within this next week, I'm gonna start getting back out and playing, getting back out in the driving range. I'm sure my clubs miss me. They've been sitting in the garage with no use. So I think it's about time to get back in, both editing and filming. So I got a couple more courses lined up that I have filmed, but this definitely took the cake. I think getting up at like 4:30 in the morning to go play, it felt good. And I think I want to get back into like that whole process too. Getting up early just feels nice. And you can tell the weather is San Francisco weather. I mean, I used to live in this area, so yeah, another bunker shot that I didn't film, ironically. But yeah, I used to live in this area when I went to SF State. I used to live like right down the street in the towers that are ironically on the other side of the lake. So I know the area pretty familiar. I just wasn't playing golf as heavily when I was going to SF State as I am now. So my interests were a little different then. I was a lot younger too. So yeah, you got the ninth, nice green, got a nice 3-wood off, but it ended up pushing to the right a little bit, as they all were. That was my whole day. I couldn't stay in the center of the fairway if I paid somebody. All my shots, I like the woods or drivers were either going left or right, so it was tough to play on this front nine, but I did my best. You'll see with the score that I got at the end of this. Wasn't too bad. I think I shot a +8. Okay, first front nine. I played double bogey and bogey, pretty much the front nine, but the beautiful course, San Francisco for the first time. So it was a bit of a drive, but it was good. So part 2, back nine coming soon. All right, guys, like, subscribe on the video. Plenty more beautiful courses in mind. All right, guys. That went straight into the water. Yeah, I topped it like fuck.